Hi, I'm very happy to be here today with Gregg Loos of First San Francisco Partners, where he's the Chief Revenue Officer. And I've known Gregg for many years. And many years ago, Gregg told me that AI is coming, it's going to make an impact in data governance. And I said, yeah, Gregg, maybe, who knows? And Gregg was right. So Gregg, tell us a little bit about where you see AI sort of intersecting with data or being maybe used more generally, and where we're going to go with AI and AI governance.
Well, it's certainly exciting to be here with you again, Malcolm. And yep, I should have bought lottery tickets too, I guess, because I did see that, look, if the machines could start to learn and it could start to be applied, there's going to be a revolution of sorts, which I believe is starting to happen. Relative to data governance, which is probably one of the more boring parts of the data world, but a necessary one, I think the time now is really to ask yourself, are we ready? Do we understand where we're going to go? And how are we going to potentially apply it? And I think that's kind of, to me, where the 98% of the non-Amazon, Meta type of companies sit.
Well, do you think these companies are ready or are not ready, and how do they become ready?
Well, one of the real big challenges to this is that the models, particularly the foundation models that the companies will use, require clean flow through of good, trusted data. I do not see that many organizations today are going to be in a position to take advantage of that.
What about the compliance aspect, the lawyers? Will they get involved in this?
I think that's where the activation both starts, right? Yes, they're going to be involved, but also flummoxes some of the people who are more on the technology side, Malcolm, because they're going to say no until they see a clear path of risk reduction and proof that it's going to be sustainable.
And what about workforce enablement? I mean, people are going to have to work with AI. That is something that's revolutionary. How do we get prepared for that?
Well, I guess you bring up an excellent point, right? I think that one of the big opportunities right now is, number one, how do we evaluate our readiness by role, by function, both now and for the future. Then the second piece is to actually apply some probably 2 to 5 year plan to both not just ready your own people, but be able to attract the right workforce to come and take advantage of it.
Wow, well, in closing, any kind of advice for people in data governance who want to move more into the sort of AI space?
I think that the what and the how, so the organizations that can help to kind of shape and craft a plan, take a look at where you're at, give a reasonable, from an objective perspective, plan forward to the folks running the company, right? Because it's going to roll then into the strategic plan of the firm.
Well, Gregg, thanks very much for sharing those actually pretty valuable insights with us, and thanks for your time.
Malcolm, I appreciate you inviting me. Enjoy the rest of the conference.
Thanks.